Hey guys, Noel here, and it is Wednesday night. And before we go to bed, I thought it'd be fun to do a video for the video game section of the Noel Comics YouTube channel. One of my favorite types of videos, or videos that are produced by the likes of Justin Wang and Wavy Websurf, who look at the history of internet culture in the late 90s, early 2000s. And as someone who was a teenager at Cortland Christian Academy in the late 90s, early 2000s, I thought it would be fun to basically do a video of that style. So tonight, we're going to talk about a website near and dear to my heart and the bane of the existence of many others, the one and only Buy-Rite Games. Because if you're not buying from Buy-Rite, you're definitely not buying right. Now, friend of the channel, international channel For Life, who often shows up on our live streams, just a generally cool guy, sent me this America magazine from, I think this is from 1998, right here. So let's take a look here. We have an ad for Buy-Rite Games in this magazine. So let's kind of scroll through here. We did have it a second ago. Here it is, right here. Buy-Rite Games. Let's read this ad right here. Very, very interesting stuff here. So take a look at this right here. It's Buy-Rite Games. It destroys the competition with our unbeatable lowest price guarantee. They've declared war on high prices, is what's happened. And this time, the South is going to win. We're in the South, Raleigh, North Carolina. Buy-Rite Games, 3132 Calvary Drive, Suite 107, Raleigh, North Carolina, 27604. Let's take a look at what Buy-Rite Games has to say here. They got the largest selection of import video games, www.buyrite1.com. They got Dreamcast memory cards in stock now. And if this is from 1998, so the Dreamcast would have just been coming out in Japan. They say that they are a wholesale Japanese video game outlet, largest importer of games, systems, and accessories. We supply distributors, retailers, and offer direct sales to the public. We also carry rare, hard-to-find games for the Super Famicom, Mega Drive, 3DO, Jaguar, and more. Import-export, games up to $15, PC, CD, Neo Geo, game music, wall scrolls, toy and anime products, action figures, Sega Saturn, Lunar Eternal Blue, Dracula X, Deep Fear, Astra Superstars, Radiant Silvergun, Slayers, Royal 2, Macross Remember Love, Dragon Ball Z, PlayStation, Metal Gear Solid, Rival Schools, Dragon Ball Z, Macross VFX, Silhouette Mirage, Abaraban, Brave Fencer Musashiden with Final Fantasy VIII demo, Free Converter with purchase of select titles, N64, F-Zero X, Superstar Soldier, Pocket Monster Stadium, Super Robot Spirit, Zelda 64, WWF Warzone, ISSS Soccer, Mission Impossible, Buy Direct and Save. They take MasterCard, American Express, Visa, Prepay, Trade-In, COD, 24-hour video game order, info, hotline, fax number here, 7 days a week, 9 to 7 Eastern Standard Time. That is Buy-Rite Games, and if you're not buying from Buy-Rite, you're definitely not buying right. Take it from Dragon Ball GT Goku, Mystic Gohan, and Sailor Moon down here. What is Sailor Moon saying down here at the bottom? All rights reserved for all parties mentioned. We reserve the right to refuse any sale, trade, or purchase. Games are subject to availability. So interesting stuff. But I mean, so this is America's a legit magazine, and so Buy-Rite's got a nice little spread in here. Okay, but many people didn't actually like Buy-Rite. Let's take a look at Atari Age, the anime gaming forum of record back in the year 2002. We're going to actually look this up on good old smartphone here. Scroll on down to Atari Age. So right here, you Google Atari Age. We've got Atari Age talking about Buy-Rite. Buy-Rite Games, a good thing? Yes or no? Question mark. Atari Age, very well known for their coverage of things like the Coleco Chameleon. Very intelligent retro gaming community. Really a place of substance. This guy's basically saying how He ordered a few Jaguar games from Buy-Rite.com. After a few weeks, he didn't hear anything. He was thinking like, yeah, he just write this off to things being slow because of the holidays. But he sent another email to Buy-Rite on a different topic, didn't get anything in response. And he's like, am I overreacting? And then people are like, no, you are not. We've got another business owner here saying that he would not do what Buy-Rite is doing in terms of not contacting a customer. And he says that, if you pay with a check, things are a little slower. But if you pay with a credit card, 3 days max, and it's out the door for his place. Let's take a look at this guy here. Buy-Rite's bad news. I used to be into collecting import Saturn games. Decided to buy Radiant Silver Gun. Waited 3 weeks for it. Finally started emailing them. They would never all caps respond. I started calling. I bet I tried 40, 50 times. It would always be busy. There would be no answer. Finally, I would get through, and the guy who answers says that I called the retail store and that they could not tell me about my mail order purchase. I was really pissed then. I waited for a couple days and called again. Finally, I got through to a guy who said that they sold out of Radiant Silvergun weeks earlier, and he resolved the issue, but I would never deal with them again. Finally did get the game from McVans right before they sold out of it. This guy's got links, Buy-Rite ripoff results, and I don't think this site is around anymore because I tried looking for it. There was a website called Boycott Buy-Rite where a guy basically drove to North Carolina with a running tape recorder to confront Buy-Rite about ripping him off. And he's like, I got a running tape recorder, and I've got all this on tape. And the guy at Buy-Rite's like, I don't care what you have on tape. We don't have your game. It's like, here's a guy, I hate them, all caps and many angry faces. There's that. Has anyone reported them to the Better Business Bureau? That's going to come up. This guy's like, well, I guess that answers that. Tried ordering a Jaguar CD unit from them, never did get a response. So this is just generally, I'm not seeing anything positive about this. Buy-Rite sucks, trust me, whatever they have, they don't, even if they, by some slim chance, do have it, they will be way too expensive. No matter how bad you need a game, you'll never need it bad enough to get it from them. And this, with an emoji having a, conniption fit here. Let me tell you about my experience with Buy-Rite, okay? So, as a teenager in the late 90s, early 2000s, I sought out Buy-Rite online looking for ways to import games from Japan because I was big into import gaming, big into anime, big into Japanese RPGs, big into Toonami, Dragon Ball, Gundam Wing, that kind of thing. And I would go to my best friend's house because I didn't even have internet at the time. I'd get on his computer, search up Buy-Rite games, and just look at games that I wanted, got the phone number down, wrote some games down. And at the time, my mom didn't have a credit card. I didn't have a credit card. Obviously, I was in high school. So I actually had to get a money order. And I ordered a converter for my PlayStation called a Dragon Hacker and X-Men versus Street Fighter for PlayStation. And what ended up happening was I made the order, sent out the money order, and I waited months to get my game, and nothing came. I called them up and finally got someone on the phone and actually had a nice discussion with the guy. And I'm like, well, I ordered this game, where is it? And he's like, well, actually, it's out of stock. We don't have it. And then this is what I did. I'm like, well, what do you have in stock? And he's like, well, we have Dragon Ball. We have Dragon Ball games. We have Street Fighter Alpha 2. And I was like, okay, I'll take Street Fighter Alpha 2. He's like, okay. And then within about 2 weeks, I got Street Fighter Alpha 2 and my converter. The problem was, this is now fixed, but this is my original Street Fighter Alpha 2 from Buy-Rite Games. The bottom of the disc has been repaired, but when I got it, this was so scratched, it was completely unplayable. And I had this import thing to let me play. They let me do a swap disc trick with my PlayStation, this Dragon Hacker thing. So I had that, but I had no import games, and I had a game that I wanted that I couldn't play. Took this to Hollywood Video, got the back buffed out, and it played fine. And now we still have it. Then I graduated from high school. Big graduation party. That's when people give you the big bucks, right? They give you some money after you finish high school. And by that time, my mom had a credit card. So what I did with my knowledge of talking to Buy-Rite on the phone and getting results, I just called them directly, credit card in hand, with a list of games that I wanted. That list of games is right here. So I'm going to tell you some of the stuff I got from Buy-Rite Games. Gundam Wing Endless Duel right here. Big Gundam Wing fan. Gundam Wing is one of my all-time favorite animes at that time, and it still might be. Gundam Wing was my favorite anime, and this game went on eBay for lots of money. Very high demand at the time. I think I got it at Buy-Rite for about $70. This thing was going on eBay for like triple digits, easy, like 100, $200. So I got this from Buy-Rite, I think like $70 back in 2002. I got Rockman on PlayStation. So this is like an NES game on a PlayStation right here. Official anniversary release of Rockman. Nice stuff. I just thought this looked cool, even though I can't really do much with it. It was the Battleship Yamato fan disc. It's got like fan art and just interesting stuff you can look at. It's helpful to have Japanese language knowledge, which I don't have. So, but pretty pictures. I got Dance Dance Revolution Extra Mix with a dance pad. The dance pad sadly doesn't work anymore, but this game still works great. All my games work great. Good one here. Soul Edge. Get the sword named Soul Edge. A tale of souls and swords eternally retold. This was a biggie right here. This is what really got me importing games. And my best friend at the time actually did get these games from Buy-Rite. It took a while, but he got the games. So I was like, okay, well, Buy-Rite's pretty decent if my friend got the games. What am I talking about? These Dragon Ball games for the PlayStation right here. I got all these from Buy-Rite, and they're all great. Very high demand games at the time. Dragon Ball was the gateway anime for many people in the late 90s. Another great game with the Buy-Rite sticker on it. Bushido Blade right here. This is a great game. This is a good game right here. Power Stone for the Sega Dreamcast, Japanese version. Another, I had to make my own cases for some of these because they came in with no case for some of them if they were not new. This is Marvel vs. Capcom, my favorite fighting game for the Sega Dreamcast. Got that off Buy-Rite Games. And my favorite, one of my favorite RPGs, the Japanese version, so I could see the Japanese cutscenes, Xenogears, right here. So again, I got the guy on the phone, and a good chunk of those were my graduation party presents. And then I actually, months and years later, I kind of ordered from them. But by 2005, it was game over, because apparently people didn't have the wherewithal or the charisma that I had to get the people at Buy-Rite to deal with them. And Buy-Rite got shut down by the Better Business Bureau in April of 2005. Let's actually read a statement on the NeoGAF forums. And if you type in Buy-Rite Games, you're going to get a lot of results with a lot of angry people. Check out this. There's something from the Chamber of Commerce here. Hey, nah. I don't know. It's like there's nothing here. I think just saying like at one point Buy-Rite existed. So let's take a look here at the statement by the Better Business Bureau that was posted on NeoGAF. Buy-Rite equals owned. Posted May 5th, 2005. So take a look at this right here. The Better Business Bureau said, quote, on April 12, 2005, the North Carolina Attorney General's office contacted Buy-Rite Video Games, Inc., requesting that the company ensure that they will take no more orders, inform customers of their business status, and they must provide a working telephone number for customers to contact concerning the resolutions of their complaints. As of April 26, 2005, the North Carolina Attorney General's office reports that Buy-Rite Video is out of business. And that, my friends, is the sad end of Buy-Rite Games, the deluge of people that were dissatisfied, not getting their games, waiting months for games and getting the wrong game, poor contact, poor to non-existent customer support, ruined Christmases, all that stuff. I dodged that bullet because I found the formula to get games from Buy-Rite, but many people did not, I guess, navigate that terrain and were just completely ripped off by Buy-Rite. So, there's a little slice of life from, early 2000s, late 90s anime dial-up internet world fun. And that's going to, I guess, wrap up our video on Buy-Rite Games. If you have any other questions about Buy-Rite Games or my experiences with Buy-Rite Games, please put them in the comment section. I would be more than happy to chat with you, or stop by one of our live streams that we usually do on Fridays. We usually start them around 10 o'clock. We don't have like a stable start time. Subscribers just, check your info box and swing by whenever you see we're live streaming. Those live streams are always lots of fun. And until next time, guys, my name is Noel. You take care. Like and subscribe. Bye-bye.